We going live. We going live. What up, everybody? Bernie Brazy in the bed.
What up?
What's happening?
Boy, it's cold as hell outside.
Nah, hell ain't cold.
Well, it's just cold. What up, Bird?
It was cold as ice. No go, baby, baby. Get it together, Hines.
This little light of mine.
Cold and the witch's titties and the brass bra. Hey, it's cold, cold.
The witch's
Hey,
titty
Ashley.
and the bra. Oh, that's funny.
Congratulations on the turnout today. I seen the pictures.
Yeah,
sold out.
Shout out to my brother and my sister, Jay Hines and
Yeah,
Ashley.
already know, man. Appreciate everybody in the love and support, man. That was amazing. What's going on, Mary Mac?
Mary Mac
Jay, what is it? What is it? Jay Laz? Two?
I think it's
What
Jazz
up?
Lazo.
Thank you, Lazo. What up?
Jazz Lazo. I'm sorry if I got it wrong. Hey, how you doing? Bird in the building. What is going on, Bird?
Ain't no problem, Ashley.
Yeah.
Get this recording going.
Let me get this light right. You might have to add me back. Sorry. Well, hold on.
Get this light right. Yes, sir. We got a special guest tonight. There he is. What up, Mr.
What up,
Canty?
Mr. Canty?
Gonna get you
Mr.
There you go.
17.
Yes, sir. Mr. 17.
Hey, I got a special question because I said, boy, me and my homeboy was talking about that video, boy. Hey, he pulled the Chris Brown when he flicked that hat back, boy. Hey, we
Yeah, that
talk.
little hat trick. I got to ask him about that little hat trick.
Yeah.
I'm done with y'all. Don't start. Don't start.
What up, Jen?
What's going on, Jen? Logan girl. Logan girl in here. Huh?
I was about to say, hit it, Hines.
Yeah, you already know. Logan girl in the building. What's going on?
What up?
Soft skin in the building.
Going on, South Skin?
Hey,
Every time I
early.
say that, I do this. Hey, what's going on, South Skin? Oh, man.
Yeah, if y'all didn't know, we already back with another episode of the Carolina Wave podcast.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You already know I'm your host, Electric. Got my brothers in here. Who we got in here?
What's going on, man? It's your man, Jay Hines.
Hey, it's your boy, Wilkes.
Yes, sir.
And of course, we got Led B in the comments. You see if he want to go in here and hop in there. I sent you 3 invites, Reggie.
Boy, shut up. You ain't seen me no damn invite, boy.
Yeah. We got Led B in the building as well. But
hey,
if you didn't know, you already know we got a special guest in the building tonight.
Very special guest. Yes, sir.
We're gonna talk to him. Before we get him on, y'all know I like to start off with a little question of the week. Is it possible that you can be into somebody that you're not attracted to?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
I think so.
You can like their vibe.
Say what now? Well,
Hold on. You can like their vibe.
Yeah, you can like what they vibe and what they bring to the table.
Answer. Say that question again.
Can you be into someone that you're not attracted to?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like it's different for everybody.
Yeah. But how you feel, Will? Trip, DJE, what's going on, Tracy?
I mean, I feel like attraction is like, you know, a multitude of things, not just, you know, looks and stuff. It's just like everything as far as like, you know, like what you said, what they bring to the table. You might not be attracted to that
Right.
or anything, but I don't feel like if you're not attracted to somebody, you can't be into them.
Right. I totally agree. Shout out to my sister-in-law, Tracy, BS Photograph. Well, no, photograph.
What
Yeah.
up, Shawnee? What up,
That's
Shawnee?
why I
Shot
started
it.
laughing after I said it.
Got
So,
the
Lord.
got the West Coast in the building.
What's going
Yes,
on,
sir.
man?
Yeah, shot everywhere.
Nah, I'm talking about my cousin Sean.
Oh, I thought you said shot. I'm everywhere. I'm
I see
everywhere.
frazzled tonight.
A little
But
bit.
yeah, man, let's go ahead and get this guest in here, and so
Which
we
one
can
hopping off?
act the fool tonight.
Hey, I want to ask him some questions.
All right, I'll jump off.
All right. Yeah, you finish your
Appreciate
hair
it,
and
Rich.
makeup. Finish your hair and makeup. What's going on, 06 Cavalier? Appreciate you hopping on board with us.
Garen in the building.
Yes, sir.
With G Money.
Yeah, man, I'm excited to have Mr. Canty on here, man. Very, very laid back dude.
Yeah.
Very
It's gonna
cool.
be a good one.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Sent him the invite. I ain't gonna be able to look at Applebee's the same.
I am. I'm like, hey, can I get that 17 wing special? 17 wing special? Yeah, Mr. Canty special. Boy.
I thought I sent him the invite.
Yeah, man. I was seeing this stuff going on in the football world. Football and basketball. The Lakers suck. Deshaun Watson, he got off with the case. 22 case. 22 women off the case. That was good. I didn't see that happening. I figured out of 22, somebody was gonna come in and try to, mess his name up.
It's I don't know what's going on with that. But we're gonna talk about it.
I mean, we don't know. You're right, we don't know. But like you said, it's something all the time. I feel like we talked about this before. You can't believe everything you hear right off the bat, right? When you hear something on, social media, like, oh, this is what happened. Like with the whole Ryan Coogler, the producer for Black Panther.
Yeah.
He got on
Oh
there,
yeah.
man. What's going on, brother?
How you brothers doing, man?
Doing good. Like that tape.
Good,
Like
man.
that tape
Good.
set.
Can y'all hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah, I was trying to get on my laptop. I guess it's working better on the phone.
Oh yeah. The laptop don't work a lot on here on the live.
Yeah, let me turn this volume down. There you go. Oh, 1 second, man. I'm sorry.
No, you good, man. Take your time.
Yeah.
How you doing, brother?
I'm doing all right, man. How you brothers
Doing
doing?
good.
Doing good, man. Everybody welcome us,
Doing
Mr.
good,
Eric
man.
Canty, to the podcast, man. We appreciate
sir.
you jumping on with us tonight, man.
We appreciate you coming
Not a
on.
problem. Yeah, not a problem. Good to be on here with you brothers, man.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Always cool,
Yes,
sir.
suave. Got the hat.
Yeah, man. I'm just relaxing a little bit at the house
Hey,
tonight.
I see.
That's old
Sipping a
old
little
school
bit.
player.
You know how that go.
Oh yeah.
Hey.
Definitely know how that goes.
Hey, you got the music.
Yeah.
Got the music soul child vibe. I'm feeling it.
Yeah.
I like it. Yeah,
Yeah.
man. Hey, I appreciate you, man. Like I said, I reached out to you, wanted to touch bases with you about everything, and about. I'm sure you heard this 1,000 times about people asking you what really happened. And I went back and watched your last. You went on the podcast show, and I watched that, man. And man, the stuff that went down, like people, as soon as people look at the video, they're like, "Oh, this is what happened, and this is what happened, and that's why." Nah, like
Right.
after seeing that video, that podcast, man, I was like, "Wow, okay, now it makes sense. Now it makes perfect sense."
Right.
I was
Right.
like I said, I know you done heard it plenty of times, but if you could you explain it to the crowd again? What happened?
Yeah,
What
what
truly
happened?
happened?
Okay. Well, like I said, it was just a typical day for me. I was in there, man, enjoying some Devil Crunch wings and a beer, and had me some scotch, and
Yes, sir.
I was just chilling out, man. This young lady came in with her daughter.
Mm-hmm.
They sit down on my side of the bar.
Right.
Daughter just turned 21. Mother couldn't have been no more than I don't think she's about maybe 40. She was a young mother.
Right. Right.
But we just started having conversation. This guy started issuing all of these unwanted sexual advances
Right.
from across the bar. You know, Applebee's bar is shaped like a horseshoe.
Right.
So the bartender is like in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
So he's all the way on the other side, man. All these unwanted sexual advances. Then he started making it racial. You know, he started calling himself the white mandingo.
Yeah.
You know, and how he can pound them and this and that, making gestures with his arms. He was obnoxious and disgusting, you know.
Right.
Yeah.
But, you know, she tried several times to get him to stop. She asked me to ask him to stop. I asked him to stop.
Right.
So it just go to show you how the mentality of some of these older white men are.
Right.
For sure.
And I ain't gonna say older, he wasn't that much older than me, but you as a black man, they don't want you defending a black woman.
Right.
For sure.
So when I asked him to stop, then he zoned in on me.
Right.
You know, I had to be all kind of niggas and jackasses. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
For
sir.
speaking up for a black woman.
Exactly.
But you see the mentality of them though. I mean, it hasn't changed, bro. It's just passed down from generation to generation.
Right.
For sure.
Exactly. Like,
You know, but at that point, you know, the point in the video where you guys see where I'm saying, well, let's step outside.
Right.
I'm actually responding to several invitations that he gave me to step outside already.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, and I was just to the point where I had enough. And you want to step outside, then let's step outside.
Right.
You know,
Right.
and if you listen to the video, what he said was, there's a difference between black people and niggers, but you're a nigger. You can clearly hear him say that on the video. So at that point, man, it felt like somebody ran out of the kitchen and threw a bucket of scalding hot water on my back. I mean, he wasn't going to make it outside at that point. At that point, I mean, my wife was in my earpiece.
Yeah.
I took it out when I got up and set it on the bar. I said, you go ahead and just come get me from jail because I'm going to jail. You know, I had made up in my mind that I was going to go to jail.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, because this enough is enough. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Right.
Enough is enough. So at that point, man, when I slapped him the first time,
Boy, I bet
after that,
I bet that hand
it
was
must
itching.
have it must have been the ancestors because I couldn't stop.
I'm going to tell you the truth. I
tried to stop, but you know,
I counted 17. I counted 17.
yeah, it was a devil on the left shoulder and a devil on the right shoulder.
Right.
And that devil on the left shoulder was like, "Don't you ball your fists up." And that devil on the right shoulder was like, "Man, just go ahead and end this. Just go ahead and knock him out." And I was like, "No, I can't do that."
You're molested.
You know, they look for any excuse to charge you with a felonious assault,
Right, yeah.
rather than just slapping somebody. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
But my thing is, I had no respect for him, so I couldn't. You know, that devil on the left shoulder wouldn't let me ball my fist up. It's like, you know, I have zero respect for this cat, so just, you know, slap him. But each time I reached back, man, I tried to slap him harder than the first time. You know, like but like you see on the video, he would not stop. He still would not stop with that word coming out of his mouth. So he meant that shit. You know what I'm saying? He meant that.
He definitely meant it. Now I gotta ask. I gotta ask. After that 17th slap, it looked like, I don't know, the camera moved a little bit, but was there a Spartan kick after that? That you know, made him go.
There's a what now?
That was like a WWE kick you gave him.
No, he actually tried to kick me.
Oh, okay.
When I pushed him down, yeah.
Oh, okay.
He tried to kick me, so I just kind of pushed him up off of me, and he fell backwards.
Gotcha.
That's what that was.
Gotcha.
Yeah, that's what that was, man. So, you know, I wasn't trying to hurt that guy. I was just trying to let him know that, you know, you out of line. You way out of line.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
Right.
You know, but
Yeah, the
You know, I don't
readjustment.
know how old you guys are, but I'm 51.
Yeah.
I'm 33.
Now,
Yeah,
About to
we
be
all in our
see,
30s.
now, see, your generation,
Hmm.
your generation would have been in there. That guy would have got seriously injured, seriously hurt.
Probably.
Because, I'm not, and that's nothing bad on your generation. It's just that the generation that I come from, and the younger generation behind me, those guys, the younger guys, I would have been afraid for him if a younger generation, like you guys' age, 30, 25, 30, was in there. Y'all would have hurt that guy.
Yeah.
Handle
Most
It would
things
have
a
been
lot
chairs.
different.
It would have been chairs thrown at him.
furniture moving.
He'd have got hit. He got hit with chairs. He would have got stomped out. He would have got hurt.
Beer bottle
Yeah.
to the
He would have
head.
got. He would have got seriously hurt. Exactly. Bottles, glasses would have been flying.
So
You know what I'm saying?
you really did him a favor.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You did him
Yeah.
a favor.
And that's But like I said, it's no offense against the younger generation. It's just for the simple fact that you guys are a lot less tolerable than us.
Right.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? And there's nothing wrong with that.
Right.
You know what I mean? But us as older black men, I feel like we just got to show some of the younger generations, look, we can still handle this and you not get in the amount of trouble that you need to get into. Handle this a different way. I mean, they out here calling us niggas. Y'all need to start open hand slapping these people and I'm not advocating violence, but you might need to start open hand slapping some of these people that's out here calling you niggas for the simple fact that they're not going to stop.
Right.
Yeah.
They're not going to stop using the word until you stop tolerating it.
Right.
Yep.
Hey,
You know?
I bet he's scared to say it now.
Oh man,
Yeah. Didn't he actually apologize to you?
Say again.
Didn't he actually
He
apologize to you?
he wanted to apologize behind closed doors at the police station.
Right. But you
For what?
you wanted him to do it publicly and to the women
Yeah,
that he
you do it to the women that you offended,
Exactly.
and then you apologize to the black community. This ain't about me.
All right.
It's about all of us.
Exactly.
Right.
My
I mean, that was an insult to the black community.
exactly.
That was an insult to the black women on the face of the earth. That ain't got nothing to do with me.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
So quick question. What was the staff saying like after the fact or before the fact? Was they like trying to get him to stop, or was they on your side, or what was going on there?
They tried to get him to stop. You know, the woman in the red shirt that everybody thought was his wife.
It's not.
Yeah, that was actually an Applebee's hostess.
Oh, okay.
So she was trying to save his life. You know what I'm saying?
We heard it like soon
Yeah.
as he dropped the word nigga, you heard it on the
Yeah.
video. Everybody said, "Ooh, like you fucked up."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you
Yeah.
done fucked up, right? And
And then the guy in the blue shirt behind him trying to hold him up. That was actually a manager as well. You know, looked like he was trying to hold him up. I think he was more concerned about them bar stools.
So was anybody with him? Like, was anybody with him that we could actually
Nah,
see from the video?
he was in there by himself.
Oh, okay.
yeah,
He was in there by himself.
That's what it was.
And,
He didn't have nobody in his ear.
Yeah.
yeah.
No, man, and
Somebody
You know,
would have told
that-
him to stop a long time ago.
right.
They probably
So
would've stopped him.
it's-
They would have stopped him when those comments towards those women. They probably would have stopped him then, because,
yeah.
like I said,
So-
you had way more patience than most people, man.
Yeah, man. You know, like I said, the younger generation probably would have. They would have stomped that guy out, man. He would have got seriously injured or hurt. So it's just he was in there at the right time, I think, man. Hopefully he learned his lesson.
Yeah.
And but apparently he's engaged to a Nigerian woman.
Wow.
Wow.
Okay.
That's what I was told down at the police station.
Okay.
She actually showed me a picture of the detective actually showed me a picture of him and his Nigerian fiance, and I was like, when she first told me, he's engaged to a black woman, right? I was like, well, I guarantee you, she is not from this country.
Right.
And that's that was my thought process. She's probably just trying to get a visa or something, because I can't see a black woman
Mm-mm.
with
Put up with
someone.
that disrespect.
Yeah, I was gonna say
that
the
disrespectful
disrespect
and
towards that. That's way beyond, like, that's
Yeah.
unforgivable. Well, let me ask you this.
Mhm.
I know he wanted to apologize to you, so no charges were made, but the police, they tried to, charge you, right?
Well, they actually did charge me. They charged me with, simple public. public disorderly conduct.
Right.
That's what came out of it. I had an attorney with me when I went down there. They wanted to charge me with assault, some assault charges or whatever.
After the man
But
apologized.
he actually went down there and admitted to provoking the entire situation. He put that on record. He wanted to, but I mean, what does an apology actually mean behind closed doors between me, you, and a police chief and a detective, and that the damage is done.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
You apologizing to me behind closed doors does nothing for the black community.
Right.
Period.
Right.
Nope.
People need to see that he's apologetic and that that might help somebody later on down the line. Be like, okay, like there are actually good people out here, or they make mistakes or whatever.
Yeah, they needed to know that them slaps work. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, I bet he had a killer headache after that.
Yeah.
he said what he said in public. He need to apologize in public. So
Absolutely. But did you the most when I watched the video? I didn't even know it was on Facebook or that it went viral till I got. By the time I got to my daughter's track practice to pick her up, she said, "Daddy, you all over social media." And I was like, "Was you at Applebee's today?" I said, "Yeah, I went to Applebee's." But when I actually seen the video, the most disturbing thing about watching that video is after he called me a nigger. Did you see the pride that was? You see how prideful he stood there?
Yeah.
It's like he stood up straighter when he said nigger, and he didn't flinch. He didn't flinch. He didn't move.
Right.
nope.
He was willing, I guess, to take whatever was coming to him, but I guess he didn't think I was going to do anything.
He didn't think the consequences were gonna follow. He thought you was gonna stand down.
Yeah, I think my old lady said he was like a deer in headlights. He was just shocked, but I don't know. He was prideful when he said it. He meant that shit, though. He meant that.
It took him forever to fall, though. He was just shocked.
Yeah, it did. It did.
He said it too like he said it before. Like he was too comfortable. Like he said it before to somebody.
Right.
Yeah,
And
if he's married to a Nigerian, imagine what he's already said to her, and she's had to endure and put up with.
Right.
Or
absolutely.
if she's from a different country, she might not know know the insults.
Yeah.
I don't think I think it's maybe just, they do it all the time. They meet somebody online and they want to get married to get over to this country and get that visa or whatever. But it might be one of those type of deals, That's just what I'm thinking.
Man.
But I tell you, after the fact, you handled yourself well because you even hit that Chris Brown hat pop. Boy,
You know what? I couldn't do it again if I tried.
Hey, look, you don't need to. Look, you
Nah,
don't need to. They
it
got
was just one of them. It was in the moment thing. But what actually happened with that hat thing, man, when I picked my hat up, it was extra heavy. And I was like, what's wrong with my hat? I was looking at my hat. I looked at it for a minute. His wallet was actually in my hat. If you watch the video, I don't know how his wallet ended up in my hat. So I was trying, I tried to dump the wallet out of my hat, and I ended up flipping it.
He slapped us so hard he gave the wallet.
So when I went to dump my hat, man, you can see the wallet. If you look, you can see the wallet falling out of the hat going onto the bar.
He was already trying to pay you off. Here, take the wallet. Take the wallet.
Right.
I'm sorry.
Right. So it was just one of them type of deals, man.
Yeah, man. But, I appreciate you jumping on here, man. But one more question. I know you, speaking of Chris Brown, he talked about Chris Brown. You sing also, right?
Yeah, I sing a little bit, man.
That's awesome, man. That's awesome. What's the name of your group?
Well, I'm a solo artist. I'm actually singing with a band right now.
Okay.
Just for fun and kicks, I like to try to stay active. But I had an album out about 22 years ago. Mm-hmm. It's actually on YouTube. It's just Eric Canty. It's called Love Games. I actually I have recorded another album. I have another album ready to go that I've been working on for a while.
Okay.
I got about 10 tracks on it, and it's going to be called Canty Press Play.
Okay.
It's going to be released soon, man. It's nice grown folks R&B. That's the best way for me to
So for
describe it.
I'm probably sure as the young people say that I'm sure that album is slapping.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go back and find it on YouTube, and I'm gonna post it on the page. And anytime, like when you get ready to drop the new album, just hit us up, tag us in it, we'll post it for you.
Please,
Will do, man. I appreciate you brothers having me on, man.
Yes, sir.
We appreciate you.
And you appreciate the serving too, man. We know you was a veteran, so.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Appreciate you, man.
I'm actually disabled vet, man, retired Marine. So, but
appreciate you, sir.
You know, I just trying to lay back and enjoy life, man, as all of us are.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. But somebody on the comment said, "Was that your first time slapping a man?" I don't think so. After them slaps, it looked like you well acquainted with doing that.
No, but hey, man, my dad was when he would correct us as kids coming up, you know, we got slapped a few times.
Yeah. It sounded like you came from that. You said, "Shut your goddamn mouth."
Yeah.
That sounds like that came from your dad. You shut your goddamn mouth.
Right.
He slapped him for the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost.
Yes, sir.
Oh yeah.
Yes,
Oh yeah. But that was for everybody, man. That was for the black community. Period.
Hey, we respect it. We respect it.
We all
Yeah,
felt
absolutely.
that.
Yes, sir.
Oh yeah.
Well, we ain't gonna hold you up, Mr. Canty, man. Thank you so much.
Yeah,
man.
we appreciate
Yes, sir.
And,
appreciate you guys, man. You guys keep up the good work, man. I'm proud of you guys.
Thank you,
Mr. Canty. If you don't mind, we'll probably be hitting you up. If you don't mind, we'll hit you up and we'll send you some merchandise for our podcast. Maybe a shirt, a candle, or something. We appreciate you coming on.
Absolutely, man. I'll rock it.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying?
All right.
Appreciate
man.
you guys,
bless
man.
Yes, sir.
All right, you too, brother.
Appreciate it.
Yes, sir.
Y'all stay up.
Hey, Mr. Canty, man. Hey,
Mr.
appreciate
Canty,
him jumping on
a.k.a. Mr. 17 Slaps.
Seeing you a
Yes,
slap
sir.
like, hey boy, hey.
there.
I still go back and watch that video.
I'm
man.
sorry.
I'm sorry. Hey, that was great, man. I appreciate it.
That was a good one.
Yeah, that's always good, man.
Shout out to Hans for setting that up, man.
Most definitely, man. Most definitely. Hey, many more to come. We're gonna have some more people on there. I got some stuff lined up. Y'all don't even know about it.
Oh yeah, we got another special guest next week. It's gonna be even better. We'll announce it once we get it set in stone.
Listen, what Lonzo say? I'm surgical with this bitch, Jake. I got some shit lined up. All right.
Man, we got a lot to talk about tonight, man. Let's start off with this Ryan Coogler situation, man.
Shit pissed me off, bro.
Let's
it really
start
pissed
with
me
this
off.
Ryan
What's
Coogler.
the backstory?
Go ahead.
So,
you want to do it?
For anybody that don't know, it happened back in January, if I ain't mistaken.
Yeah.
So, for anybody that don't know, Ryan Coogler, he's the executive producer for Black Panther. He did Fruitvale Station. He did Creed. So he did a few different movies and stuff like that. And he lived in LA. He was out in Atlanta doing some work in January and went to the bank to get $12,000 out in cash. He had a medical examiner in Atlanta that he had linked up with that only accepted cash, so he needed some cash. So he went to the bank. He gets there. He gives the teller a note that says, now just to paint the picture, he got on a black toboggan, got on this COVID mask, sunglasses, because he's pretty well known, especially in Atlanta.
And he want to be protected. He got his mask.
Yeah, exactly. So he hands the lady a note that says basically, I'd like to withdraw $12,000 in cash out of my bank account, out of my checking account. Hands her his debit card, his ID, and says, I'd like to keep this discreet. Because, when you go to a bank, they got to count out $12,000 in cash. They got to put it on the money machine.
And you are in Atlanta.
You in Atlanta. You hear that money machine going, you thinking, am I in the strip club or the bank?
Right.
Everybody start looking. Everybody start looking at you and shit, man. So basically, this dumb. Never mind. I ain't gonna call it dumb. I'm not gonna call it dumb because she probably couldn't read the note. She probably did, But for me, I seen the note and it was, clearly stating everything.
She was dumb for doing that shit. I said it. She was gonna say it. Fucking idiot.
But this lady, took action. Black lady, I'd say.
Black pregnant lady.
took action to call the police and say that he was trying to rob the bank. Police showed up, put him in handcuffs, took him out. You know the rest. But I just felt like the situation could have been handled a lot better. I heard the 911 call, and she told the dispatcher that the note said he wants to be discreet about it and he wants to get out $12,000. Didn't mention anything about out of his checking account or that he gave his ID and his debit card.
Right.
Basically just, man, even the dispatcher was like, well, maybe he wants to be discreet, but I got some, some guys in the area that come by and, take a look at everything or whatever. But
assess the situation.
My thing is this though. Let me ask you this: did he just sue the police or did he sue her too? Because I only heard that he sued the police, and if he did that,
he's only sued the police. Is what I from what
see,
I
that's where he made the mistake at. He should have been suing that bank, that woman that did that shit. Because for once, I ain't gonna say for once, there are some good cops. Don't get me wrong, they're good cops, they're bad cops, but you can't be mad at a cop for doing his job.
Like, I feel like he could have done his job better though. He didn't have to put him in handcuffs. He could have told him.
He could have assessed the situation a little bit better. Yeah.
Not when you get a call about a bank robbery. When you hear bank robbery, you're like, okay, I got to go handle that. And they didn't rush him. They didn't push him down on the ground. They wasn't rough with him. They just said, hey, we need you in handcuffs. He was cooperative. They walked him outside, and they didn't rough him up. They didn't do. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, I feel like for myself. And for anybody else, we gotta stop putting these cops on like, you fucked up for doing your job. Like, nah, you're doing your job. Now, if you're roughing them up, saying you motherfucker, you going to jail for this, you dirty dog, you doing all this, like, then yeah, you're doing too much. But if you basically doing your job, you getting the phone call and they saying, hey, look, we got the call saying you robbing the place. Hey, we gotta put you in handcuffs, basically. That's how they said it to him. And
yeah, I mean, I get that, but
he was
I feel like if you put somebody in handcuffs, I feel like you put them in handcuffs because you're trying to contain them as people. Like, they could have simply just said, sir, can you step outside here real quick? Step outside real quick. If he started getting belligerent and stuff like that, then you kind of detain him, put him in handcuffs and stuff. But there was
not with a robbery call though.
Man, but the lady on the phone told her, he was like, did he have a weapon? She said, no, I didn't see any weapons. He didn't have any weapons. Like,
you can't go off of that though.
But still, though, bro, like, I feel like the handcuff situation is kind of like too much. I mean, I don't think so. I get it, though. I mean, I get it. You seen how bad it can get. Motherfuckers don't come back from that. All they did was only thing that really happened to him was he got embarrassed by walking outside with handcuffs on.
But he did comply with everything.
A celebrity got embarrassed because he had handcuffs on. That's it. He didn't get tased. He didn't get shot. He didn't get roughed up. He didn't get none of that. They escorted him out. They walked side by side with him. They escorted him out, and they talked to him. He talked to him basically the whole time. Now, you would have got some other cops. I watch a lot of videos on these cops. And, bro, when I tell you there's some dirty fucking cops out here, like dirty as shit, bro. Like, that plant evidence. There's cops that plants evidence. There's cops that tase you when you for asking why you arresting me. Shut the fuck up and zapping them. Like, bro, there are some dirty ass cops. Those cops were the nicest cops, I would say, from compared to the cops that I've seen. Because, like I said, he didn't go away with no injuries. He didn't even have no bruise on his wrist. Like, bro, they just walked him outside and said, look, we got the call. This is what happened. After they figured it out, what happened? They let him go. That's the best thing you can do when you're a cop. I wish all cops was like that. You wouldn't have all these niggas on here on T-shirts if that was the case.
Yeah, I get it. I mean, I get it. I just feel like sometimes, there's other ways that you can handle things, and I get it. Like I said, when you see a situation, the first instinct was like you didn't have to do all that. You could have handled it different, regardless of what they did and things like that. Like you said, it could have been a lot worse. And this
he should have been suing the bank. That's what he should have been doing. He should have sued the bank.
Yeah, and
for getting the shit started in the first place.
He got a lot more money if he would sue the bank.
It ain't even about the money. It's about who fucked up. Who fucked up was the bank. That's who got the shit started. If the bank wouldn't have fucked up, the cops wouldn't even been there.
Right.
He should have sued the bank.
That is true.
That girl
you think she lost the job? That's what I was about to say.
Should be.
She lost the job.
And this is the fucked up part, bro. She's pregnant. So I don't want to be like, you should lose your job, but bitch, read. Do something.
God damn. How you can't
I
read
don't
what
want
you
no
count
pregnant
money?
woman lose her
I
job.
mean,
Like
the
you
note
got
was
family to
clear,
feed.
bro.
Still, I
The
feel
note,
you.
the note was clear. Like,
I say
how many
suspend it
people you
without
know
pay.
rob a bank and give their ID and their bank card to the teller?
Just in case I don't make it out, here's my information.
But give me all your money. Come
Yeah.
on now. Like,
It's stupid. But like I said, I mean, I guess like I don't mind. You know, I guess we had a disagreement. I see what y'all saying, but like I said, bro, there's so many people that I've seen been detained and been, you know, wrongfully, you know, arrested and just harassed. Like, man, I've seen some dirty ass cops. Like, makes me pissed off to my soul. To like, I want to jump in the phone and choke the motherfuckers. Like, it's some dirty ass cops. And I feel like when I watched that video, bro, of them taking them outside, I said, man, thank God they did. They wasn't those type of cops. I was like, thank God, like they did their job. They did exactly what they were supposed to.
yeah. I mean, like I said, I always look at situations, and I guess it's automatic. You look at a situation and be like, it could have been handled better than that. But like I said, it could have been worse. It could have been a lot worse. But
I just try to put myself in the cop's shoes, like when the police
you
are,
got to.
because if I'm a cop and then I hear on dispatch bank robbery, I'm alert. I'm like, oh shit, we got to go, we got to go. Yeah. So they going in there like, hey man, they didn't go in there. They didn't even draw their weapon, bro. That's what I'm saying. They didn't even draw their weapon. They came in there, hey, you got a phone call? Hey, can you put your hands behind your back? He said, what's going on? Look, we got a phone call. He explained it to him. This is what I'm saying. He explained why he's arrested.
Right.
Most cops will not do that. They say, just put your hands behind your back. We'll explain it outside. Bro, they explained it to him when they walked up to the man and said, look, we got a phone call that, you know, you did this, you did that. Walk outside. And then Ryan Coogler, he was like, hey, you're making a big mistake. You don't know who I am. And he's telling the truth. Like, he's a big deal. But they don't know that. He got his mask on, got his hood on, his glasses. You can't see that. So you got, like I said, you got to go by what the cop is seeing. So if I'm a cop, I don't know this motherfucker from nowhere. He can say he Brian Coogler. I can't see that through them glasses and the mask and the hood or whatever. I can't see that. I'm going to arrest you. I'm going to go outside, take you outside. We're going to talk, and then we'll figure this thing out. They did that. He got out of the handcuffs. He went back to his own way. He should have been suing the bank, bro, not the cops. The cops did their job on this one, bro.
They did. I mean, looking at it like that and analyzing it, they did kind of do that. Because, I mean, you can't just be like, imagine if you were a cop and you go, you know, you responded to a call and things like that, and then you pull up and they say, you know, I'm such and such. Do you know who I am? Oh, you're such and such. Well, let me get you out of these handcuffs.
Right.
You're free to back, go
you
back
can't
away.
see
Like,
it, bro.
You gotta assess the situation. And you know, whatever comes with it, come with it. You know.
That's why I said, bro. Like I watch a lot of video, and my wife be telling me like, you shouldn't watch this many videos. Like it ain't good for you, but, bro. I watch just so I can be. You never know, bro. It can be any one of us. I want to be prepared.
Yeah.
And I'm just saying, like with shit like that, bro. Like I've seen plenty of times where a cop had to draw his gun, and you see on all. I read some of the comments. They like, he fucked up for shooting that man. Did y'all not see him reach in his pocket and pull a weapon out? Why can't he shoot him? Or tase him? He could have tased him, but he shot him. He didn't kill him, he shot him. If I'm a cop, I'm gonna tase you, or I'm gonna shoot you.
Yeah, because there's a lot of situations that we don't see.
But if an officer is telling you, hey, freeze, don't move, hey, don't move. All right, pop, pop.
Yeah.
Put your hands on the pavement.
He getting the fucking weapon out like he pulled the gun out.
Because it's a lot of situations. It's a lot of situations we don't see. Like, you know, we always see we always see the highlights of, you know, when, you know, cops don't do their job. Yeah, when cops don't do their job, but we never see the videos like, look at these cops, they actually doing their job today. Like, you know, that's not what is shown on social media.
But do you think that's because we so used to seeing cops not doing their job that we not used to seeing them actually handle the situations properly?
It's what the algorithm likes to see.
Bro, I've dealt
what
with
the algorithm likes to see.
I've dealt with before. I told this story many times, but I've dealt with a dirty cop before, and he ended up dying the day of the court date, when we were supposed to go through what happened that day. Our lawyer came back and said he died. Yeah, he said he died from a motorcycle accident, from drinking and driving, from a motorcycle accident, and they dropped all charges. They dropped all charges on me.
You got the hook up like that, huh?
Man, get the fuck out of here.
Hey,
don't say that shit.
He know Jeffrey from Fresh Prince. It's
Nah, y'all
already
stupid.
handled. It's already
Get the
handled.
fuck out.
It's
Well, get
already
the
in.
fuck out of here. But nah, man, like I've dealt with dirty cops. I've seen dirty cops. I watched it. If I was grading that, bro, the interaction with Ryan Coogler and those cops, I give it an A+, bro. They did everything by the book. They got the call. They went in. They didn't draw their gun when they came in. They wasn't loud. They didn't cause attention or anything. They said, "Hey, excuse me, put your hands behind your back. We got to arrest you." He said, "Wow, what?" He said, "I'll explain it when we get outside." And he explained it to him. Walked him outside, handcuffed him. And Ryan Coogler, I'm sure he was pissed. He was embarrassed. Like, nigga, you know who I am? Like,
But
I'm
that's
the
a good job
producer.
on him.
I'm the producer.
Yeah, he handled his composure right.
Yeah, he handled his shit too.
Yeah,
Because
he
that was a
had
good job. Because it could have been
everything.
worse if he'd got belligerent in there. It could have ended up being worse. But I got to apply him on that too.
He could have been
Yeah,
one of these famous people that's real arrogant, saying, "Get this off of me,"
Mm-hmm.
and start acting all crazy,
right. I agree
Mm-hmm.
with that. I
which
agree
could have
with that
forced the
too.
Yep.
situation.
But think about it, bro. Think about how many times we have seen that when a cop has came in the situation. 9 times out of 10, when you see those celebrities, they don't just go off of, oh, I'm a fucking famous person. They go off of the actions of police. So police got their gun drawn or yelling or whatever. That's anybody. It can be a celebrity or anybody. They're gonna react like, nigga, fuck you, this, and that. No, those cops came in there and was like, hey, put your hands behind your back. We got a phone call about, bank robbery or whatever. And they escorted them, bro. Like, they did their job. And those people, like I said, I read the comments. There were some people that was like, he should be suing the bank. And there were some people was like, oh, that's fucked up, why they arrest him. Like, you got to look at it from their point of view.
Yeah, and we got to be better as a people too. To if we feel like we being done wrong, just we got to learn to keep our composure too, so situations don't end up worse like that. Because, I mean, that's a teachable moment. It's a teachable moment as far as like how he handled the situation, how the cops handled the situation. Like, it could have went wrong on his behalf. Like, if he would have started getting belligerent and stuff, it could have got worse. But I feel like everybody as a people need to kind of take notes from how Ryan Coogler handled the situation, because a lot less situations can be put on social media because of how you act as a victim.
Right. Exactly.
But also, I feel like in this generation with social media and going viral, people want to handle those situations badly.
Yeah, because that's what gets spotlighted. Like,
That's what
look at this
sells.
guy. Yeah, and that's one of the downfalls of social media. Like, we got to stop feeding into this social media narrative and start feeding into us living another day narrative. Like, we got to make it home to people that love us, like people that we love and shit like that. Like, I ain't got time to be out here trying to make a point that this cop is wrongly doing me wrong. Like, let me figure out how I need to make it to the house.
Sorry, I had to get my kids Disney movie set up. Daddy duty.
Yeah. But it's been a lot of wrongful stuff that's popped up in the news lately. I know Hans, you gonna go off on this one, but y'all see what happened to Chris Brown these past couple of
That
weeks.
stinking bitch. Oh, I can't stand that bitch.
Tell him what
Not
happened,
Chris
Hans.
Brown, the bitch he was fucking. Let me tell you something, man. It's one thing to be salty about a nigga, fucking you and then not talking to you. Okay, it's okay to be upset, but for you to damn try to fuck up this man's life, not even his career, his life, his name, just because he had sex with you and didn't call you back, does not give you the right to sit here and accuse this man of rape. Like, how sick is people, bro? Like, I've seen this shit so many times. Like,
They wicked, boy.
people.
Explain the whole story.
Yeah,
Explain
what's
the
the
whole story.
situation?
So the story was, man, he basically, he slept with the girl. He slept with the girl, and then he didn't talk to her no more afterwards. Like,
So he ghosted her.
texting, huh? Yeah,
So
he ghosted.
he ghosted her. Yeah.
He texted her. He called her. She texted him. She called him. She text messaged him again, left him voicemail. And that's where she fucked up at. Like, how you gonna go out and do all this shit and then have all these receipts this nigga can show? Like, he had everything. He had voicemails. He had text message. He had everything. For you to sit here and just sit here and try to kill this man's name. Like, he already got a bad reputation because what he did to Rihanna. Now, I'm not on his side for that. That was fucked up what he did, but he already on a thin line, and then you say some shit like, "Oh, he raped me" and all this stuff. Like, come on, like that. How desperate are you? That's some desperate shit. That is some pure T5 desperate shit, and it makes you damn second guess, like with the whole Trey Songz thing. Like, I'm not saying Trey Songz innocent, but I'm not saying Trey Songz is innocent, but it makes you second guess when these women say, "Oh, he raped me" and all this. Like, it's a lot of, when they say it's smoke, there's fire somewhere. And there's been a lot of people saying, "Oh, Trey Songz did this, Trey Songz did that." So it's more than one woman saying it, but you can't go by what women say, obviously, because it's shit like this. You got to get facts. You got to get the fucking truth. And it's fucked up because Trey Songz might be actually fucking, raping these women or whatever the allegations are. He might actually be doing that, but people ain't gonna believe it when you got bitches like this lying on niggas over because nigga didn't call you after he fucked. Oh, you was the best I ever had. Oh, well, what you doing? Why you ain't message me back? Hello, are you gonna talk to me? Like, no, he done with you. Move on. Move the fuck on.
And I'm gonna even take it further than that. Like Trigger said, "Oh, Trey did that. It's been way too many against Trey." You can't say that neither because
I can't say that.
Watson. Look at Deshaun Watson.
Deshaun Watson had 22 cases on you, and all of them got dropped. Is the one time worth it? What do you mean? Talk to me, baby. What you mean? One time worth it? And since you still up, why don't you? Look, hold on. Why don't you get the Disney movie ready for the kids now that you watch it?
It's your job, boy.
It's your job. She know I'm on the podcast.
She had a long day.
I'm talking to Ashley, baby. You shut your damn mouth. Let your damn cold toes fall out. I'll kick your ass.
But yeah, man, I feel like I'm glad. I want to applaud Chris Brown because he had the receipts and stuff, like. Because I think her lawyers dropped the case when the receipts came out. Like, we're not dealing with this. Like, these men out here got to be a lot more smart too. Cause
and that's what my sister-in-law said. We got to be careful, who we sleep with. I you can say that, but you don't know really, what a woman's intentions are.
If it's a one night stand, you ain't got enough time to find out.
Exactly. You don't. Like, they can be crazy. Like, and you don't know it. Like, the vibe is good. Sex is great. The next thing you know, like, oh, well, you didn't talk to me no more. Rape, nigga. You raped me. What? Come on.
Exactly.
So you gave it to me. You can't really go off of that. You can't really go off of that.
Do we gotta say, like, these women gotta be a little bit less like
No, they need to be punished. They need to be going to jail. If they're gonna lie about somebody raping them, bro, whatever time that man was supposed to get for the allegedly rape, then the woman should be getting that same time for lying about being raped.
Yeah, they should. But I'm talking about as far as like them investing their feelings. Should they stop investing their feelings as much as so early or so too much into the situation? Because she knew she dealing with Chris Brown. Like, do we know who this girl is?
No,
nobody.
That's why she did it, because she knew who she was dealing with.
This is my thing, though, bro. This is my thing, and I'm probably fucked up for saying this, but y'all seen Dave Chappelle stand up. That man said when he was a kid, he said he would have been ecstatic if he was that kid and got his dick sucked from Michael Jackson. He would have been telling everybody at school, like, Michael Jackson sucked my dick. If I'm starting here, then sky's the limit. Hey, that's what he should have been doing. He should have been like, I fucked Chris Brown. If I'm fucking him, then sky's the limit.
I can get anybody.
Right. Like, why the fuck you gonna take it there? Like, now all the celebrities ain't fucking with you. They're like, oh, no, bitch. What's your name? No, Kim.
You on that list.
Yeah, you on that list.
Security. Get her out of here.
Ain't nobody fucking you. Nobody is gonna fuck you now. But that's the bitch that lied on Chris Brown because he didn't call her back.
What did she think was gonna happen? Like, Chris Brown ain't really in the media for constantly dating somebody. Like, you don't see him like, how like Kanye and Kim broke up. Now he done been with, Julia Fox, and now he with this other woman or whatever. Like, Chris Brown
Hey,
ain't known for
I
public.
told y'all that wasn't gonna work. By the way, yeah, you didn't believe me.
But look, Chris Brown ain't known from publicly dating multiple women. Like, did she think she was about to just jump in the
thought
picture?
She could have been the one.
Man, yeah, whatever.
Yeah, whatever.
Right.
Right.
That's what Chris Brown said. Yeah, whatever. Look, when she said you the best when she told him you the best I've ever had, he said, yeah, whatever.
She knew what she was gonna do before she even done it.
Yeah.
And that's the fucked up part, bro. Like,
that
we
is
can
the
laugh
fucked
and
up
joke
part.
about this shit, but bro, if tables would have been turned, bro, like his life could have been fucked more.
If
Like,
he'd
you know
have
how
just been-
many endorsement deals this man lost after he got through whooping Rihanna's ass? Like, motherfucking, who was it? Was it Pepsi? Coca-Cola? Who was he endorsed by? Like, nigga was getting bread.
Pepsi, Wrigley bubble gum.
Bro, all
was a
of
lot.
them dropped him after they showed that picture of Rihanna. Everybody dropped him, and that's why y'all think. Why this is the thing, bro? People don't know the backstory. Why y'all think this man is on the road singing so much? He might love music, but that man, if he had those endorsement deals, he wouldn't be on the road as much as he is right now. He got to go and get that road money.
Mm-hmm.
Like that fucked him up, and it's his own fault. But this is the shit I'm talking about. He fucked up for that. But little shit like this, little shit like Chris Brown thing, the whole shit with the Deshaun Watson thing with the 22 cases of women, like all of it got dropped. And people saying, "Oh well, we done heard multiple women talking about Trey Songz doing this." If you would have looked back on a couple of episodes, I was one of the people that said, "Yeah, Trey Songz probably did that shit." Now. I sound stupid because bitches like this do stuff like this, and it's like, well, you got motherfuckers like
hold
this.
on. Since we're gonna backtrack episodes, didn't I say that?
Here we go.
Hold on. What? Tell me what I said. I don't forgot.
I don't know, Reggie. I don't know. Let's move on. Next.
Nah. I think I said the same thing that you said now.
No, you just wanted to say the same thing.
I think so.
Yeah, whatever. Hey, you're right. But this is what I said, bro. If it's smoke, that's fire. And
yeah, exactly.
And
I probably
people,
said something like that too.
And people, the women that came out and said it, they said they actually had evidence on this man. So if a woman telling, "Hey, I got evidence on this nigga," and ain't nothing came out yet, stay tuned. We'll see, and we'll talk about it then. But till then. This is what I'm saying. That girl was wrong. She need to go to jail. She need to go to jail, and she should serve as much time as that nigga would have served if he did rape her, which he didn't, obviously.
But like you said, like we said when you stepped away, Hines, it could be all because of social media. She felt like she could have came to social media, got clout for it, and basically everybody would have ran with her story.
Man, listen. I don't want to hear none of that. If she wanted clout like that, just put the nigga phone number out there. Because clearly she messaging him, leaving voicemails like, "Hey, I got Chris Brown's number. Hey, me and him have made a sex tape." Like, don't go off and go into the deep end and say, "Oh, you're not gonna call me back?" Rape. What? You went lower than low, like lower than dirt.
Hold on, Hines. Hey.
Yeah.
Hell. Don't remind this nigga. Shut up. Don't remind this nigga. Reggie want to go back and backtrack. Oh, you was wrong, Jerry. I was right. Shut up. Shut up.
Wasn't I saying the same thing that he just said?
What's that?
I'm sticking to what I'm saying.
But then he would say, "Nah, it could have happened. He could have done it."
I mean, look, people change every day.
Thank you, but this is what I'm gonna say. I ain't gonna backtrack, Reggie. I ain't gonna give you the satisfaction, okay? This is what I'm gonna tell you right here.
Nah, don't.
This is what I'm gonna tell you right here. The girl that did that shit to Chris Brown is giving a bad rep for these women that actually are getting raped. On a serious note,
individual is what she is.
She a fucked up individual, but she's fucking it up for women that actually are getting raped because now motherfuckers gonna be second guessing these women that actually are getting raped.
I don't know.
Nah, niggas is stupid, bro.
Nah.
Huh?
Niggas is pretty stupid.
Yeah, I mean, and that's a situation that I don't think is ever gonna get downplayed. Somebody ain't never gonna say, I got raped. Are you sure? Are you sure that's what it was? Like, I don't think it's ever gonna be a situation like that. But
I mean, not like that. But they're not gonna say it out loud. But they're gonna second guess it and be like, "I need proof. I can't go by what you're saying now because you got motherfucking women like this that's saying, 'Oh, I got raped.'" Well, we got evidence. Like he clearly didn't rape you. You asked for everything that you claimed that he did. Like
I think there definitely should be stipulations and consequences against people that's lying about being raped. That come out being blatantly lying. Like this situation, she should do time for this.
Yes, hard time.
Because this is clearly proof of no rape. Like, you know what I mean? Like this is clearly proof that.
So it should be like a what's that guy's name? A Jesse Smollett situation.
Yeah.
Speaking of which.
Juicy Smouye.
Speaking of which,
Juicy
before we get into this game, let's talk about Juicy Smouye, who has to do 150 days in jail. What's that? 5 months?
He said he only getting charged because he black.
Man, get out of here, bro. Like,
hey, bro said he said if he don't come back alive, then he said, you know why? What does that mean? Do he got somebody in there that's
he got basically making it
sound like I guess he one of the ones that think the government after him or something like that.
Just think of this situation, Hines. Just think of this situation. You fake a hate crime and you about to go to jail. Then there's some prisoners in there that's gonna feel a way about that.
I feel like you gonna never mind. God forgive me for even about to sputter that shit.
It's some prisoners in there that's gonna feel a way about that.
Your son's a
but it's some prisoners.
Damien.
It's some prisoners in there that's gonna feel a way about that. Same way that. You know, if you do something to kids, kill a kid, or rape a kid or something, you go to jail.
Oh yeah,
it's some prisoners that's gonna have. It's some prisoners that's gonna have feel a type of way about that. Yeah. Same way in this situation. If he going into jail. He go to jail.
Just a smooth ain't gonna be in there. God. God.
But
Oh man.
But let's get into this game, man. Let's get into this new segment I created.
Did you got a drink?
Huh?
Yeah.
Huh? Do you got a drink? Huh?
I'm all out of mine. Good.
You can drink, but you ain't got to drink. It's just we're just gonna see who wins this little game between.
Nah, but because if I get canceled, you ain't gonna help me when I get canceled. Talking about how I say that shit. Nah, I ain't getting canceled. The motherfuckers everywhere.
So this game is called Rando Facto.
Okay.
Rando
Facto. So basically, I got 8 questions, just random facts, multiple choice. Y'all got to basically answer the questions, and y'all just watching or y'all just listening, y'all can play along, try to get the answers right too. But we're gonna see who wins at the end. Let me put this on here.
All right. He says it's gonna be juicy. All right.
Make it hot.
Yeah. All right, y'all ready?
Right. Let's get it,
man.
Man,
you going?
man. No cheating, man.
Who's asking?
Let's make this fun.
Are you asking individually or all at once?
Like
I'm asking them all at once.
Okay, so you just answer if you know the answer.
Yeah. And I mean,
we all got to answer.
Yeah, y'all got to answer, and whoever get the most questions right wins.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So the first question: what is the rarest M&M color? Pink, green, brown, or purple?
Pink.
Purple. I ain't never seen no purple M&M.
All right.
I have.
Look. I like the ones.
You need the answers again.
I like the ones with peanuts. So I don't know.
You better say pause when you say that.
Yeah, pause.
Pink,
Pause.
green, brown, or purple?
Oh, you gonna be in there with Juicy Smooth?
You better kill it. Never mind.
I'm going with pink.
You going with pink?
Pink.
Yeah.
All right. Wilkes, what'd you say?
Purple.
Yeah, y'all all wrong. It's brown.
Yeah.
Answer. That's the most rarest M&M color.
Man, you get
a brown
chocolate. All them shit, bro.
Exactly.
I'm just telling you what the facts say online.
Fuck this game.
Hey, you must
Fuck that game. I quit.
What,
man?
man?
The mystery pack.
All right. This next one should be easy if you know your history.
I know
What year?
Bullshit you just spat.
Nah. Some of the colors I did make up. If you ain't never seen a pink or a purple M&M,
hell, look, Reggie, truth come out. Truth come out.
That Easter pack.
Yeah, I'm about to quit.
That Easter pack of M&M's.
All right. So, what year was the first Air Jordan released? 84, 85, 87,
84.
or 89?
84.
89.
You're right. 89.
Say it again. Say it again. Say the numbers again.
84, 1984, 85, 87, or 89?
It's 89.
89.
89.
God dang, Jerry, you was almost right. Answer 84.
Look, Hines went with me. I said it confident.
You right. You right. You got me damn. I was thinking though, but what I was thinking was when he entered the league, I was like 84. I was like, it couldn't have been 84 because that's too early.
I was thinking
So
I did too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Damn,
Retro
84.
Ones was released in 84.
Fuck.
All right. Which African country was formerly
Well,
known?
if we had to take shots, I'd be drunk right now.
Which African country was formerly known as Abyssinia? Nigeria, Algeria, Ethiopia, or Ghana?
Ghana.
Zamunda.
Shit, I don't know.
I'm going to say Nigeria.
What's the choices again?
Choices are Nigeria, Algeria, Ethiopia, or Ghana.
Ghana.
Ethiopia.
I'm going Nigeria.
Ghana.
Jordan got one. It's Ethiopia.
God almighty.
I didn't know that shit.
I did it for my people.
Hey, listen, I mess around and get another wrong. I'm going to start cheating. I'm going to go ahead and tell you now. I don't like this shit. I got win, bro.
Hey, Rich, we 3 in. Bottoms up.
All right. Which 2 states don't observe daylight savings time? New Mexico and Alaska.
How stupid I am.
Look, New Mexico and Alaska, Arizona and Hawaii, Iowa and Montana, or Maine and Vermont.
Right.
New Mexico and Alaska.
Huh?
New Mexico and Alaska.
How'd you need the answers again?
Iowa and Montana. I'm going by myself. Fuck you. Iowa and Montana. You heard what I said. I'm sticking to it.
Yeah, y'all wrong. It's Hawaii and Arizona.
Man, get the... All right.
Oh, man. Jags got it.
Look, y'all gotta look at the chat. Look at the chat.
Hey, I'm beating y'all, so it don't matter.
Nah, you didn't know that shit. Yes.
Y'all better catch up like mustard.
All right, so what was the first toy that was advertised on TV? The Red Ryder BB gun, the Yomega Fireball Yo-Yo, the Slinky, or the Mr. Potato Head?
Slinky.
Can you repeat that question again?
It was Slinky.
What was the first toy that was advertised on TV?
Slinky.
Hey, look.
The Red Ryder BB gun,
hey, Siri,
the Yomega Yo-Yo, the Slinky, or Mr. Potato Head? Reggie,
Slinky.
The Slinky.
Boy, ain't nobody cheating.
He looking
up.
I had to think about it.
He looking up.
Man, get the fuck out of here. Reggie cheating. Reggie cheating.
Man, how am I cheating?
Mr. Potato Head. All right. Next, you got 3 seconds to answer the question. Then. How about that? 3 seconds and you out. How about that, Reggie?
Okay.
Yeah, y'all cheating.
All right. What breed of dog is the tallest? The English Mastiff, the Newfoundland, Great Dane, or Saint Bernard?
Great Dane.
1.
The Mastiff.
Great Dane, boy.
Reggie cheating. All right, Reggie and Jerry got that one. Reggie and Jerry got that one. Reggie in the lead by 2.
I'm winning.
So me and Wilkes tied.
Reggie cheating.
Hold on. Me and Wilkes tied and Reggie got 2.
Yeah.
Disqualified.
No, how am I this guy? I no proof that I'm
This
cheating.
is rigged.
Just because I said I was, don't mean that I am.
This is rigged.
Reggie, don't be cheating, bro.
Boy.
Make it fun, man.
Hey, Reggie,
quit cheating.
If I see your eyes move over there, I know you cheating.
Flip the camera over, Reggie.
Okay,
Flip the camera.
okay.
Flip the camera.
Okay.
Look, is
right.
Kristen on here? No, now he really
Flip,
cheating.
Jerry.
Look,
Nah,
hey,
it's
Reggie,
already
you disqualified, Reggie. Remember I said the screen go black, you done.
Nah, Jerry can't be flipping the camera.
Get him out of here.
All right, we got 2 more questions. What color eyes do most humans have? Brown, green, blue, or hazel?
Jerry was talking. Say it again.
What color eyes do most humans have? Brown, green, blue, or hazel?
Brown.
Blue.
Brown.
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 Jerry and Reggie got that one. Brown.
Man, y'all cheat.
Yes, sir, Steve.
Well, Wilkes, either tying up with me or
sure
Debbie.
I'm up by what?
That's all right. I'm about to tie up with you, Reggie. It's fine. Watch this major comeback.
All right. Y'all pay attention.
Don't call the comeback.
Shut up, Jerry.
Last question.
Go ahead.
What's the hottest planet in the solar system? Mars, Pluto, Venus, or Mercury?
Venus. 3, Trip. Damn, y'all
Two,
how slow you count.
3.
Mars.
Mars.
That don't count. Y'all cheating.
No.
The answer is Venus.
I got it.
Yes.
Well, it ain't
Tied,
Pluto,
Reggie.
because I think it
We
said
tied.
froze.
We tied.
Right.
Come on, Trip. Give me a bonus round. Me and Reggie tied.
All right. So we got the tiebreaker question here.
Come on, Reggie.
And this one ain't
What
got
you
no.
think
This
this
one
is,
ain't got
Reggie?
no. This one ain't got no multiple choice. Whoever get closest win. Reggie and Jerry. Y'all ready?
Wilkes, you out.
You got
Yeah.
3
Like
seconds,
mustard.
Reggie.
Look.
If I answer
You
this,
can't
if I
put me in
answer
the
this, I
time
win
I
it
gotta
all.
think about it.
No, hell
If I
no,
answer
Wilkes.
this, I win it
Wilkes,
all.
nope.
Think
It's
about it.
between me and Reggie. So get like mustard and catch up.
Oh, man.
Make
Y'all
like
ready?
a tree and leave, Jerry. Get on out of here.
Oh,
Look, get like Mr. Canty and shut your goddamn mouth.
oh, shit. Oh,
All right.
man.
Tiebreaker question between Reggie and Jerry.
All right.
How many ribs are in the human body? 1,
36.
He ain't talking about baby backs either.
4, 5.
16.
Come on with
16.
it.
16. 16.
Yeah, hold on, brother.
Nah.
Let me think about it.
You about to
Let me
lose.
think about it,
I
man.
won.
You
He
about
ain't
to
even
lose. You
answer
done
Nah,
16.
hold on. Let me think
23.
about
Man, he said no, Reggie. 3 seconds. No.
Look, Reggie over there getting his intuit powers going. He's like, come on now, tell me, hurry up, Kristen. Come on now.
Reggie. Is
Damn,
you
Reggie.
meditate?
Hey,
What the
look,
fuck is
Reggie
you doing?
Reggie over there
Reggie, if you get this on the dot, you cheating.
Reggie over there counting. Hey, I
Reggie
said
done
23.
got disqualified, man. 3 seconds don't went up.
22.
Man, this don't count, Trip. 23. I said
What?
23 then.
No, the hell
23.
you did. You said 16, man.
I changed my answer. 23. You said 22. I said
Hell
23.
no. You can't go
23.
Jerry over
Yeah,
there
Jerry.
saying combinations.
Hey, look, y'all see the chat. Answer
23.
24.
I said
Oh, okay.
23.
I win.
No,
Ah,
hell no.
I
Hell
win.
no.
I
Hell
win.
no.
I changed my
No,
answer, Reggie.
Hey, let me tell you what.
Ding, ding, ding. I win. Tell me what I win, Trip.
You said
Look.
16.
Look, bragging rights. That's about it.
Nah, he didn't win. When you said 16,
I won,
then I
Reggie.
think you said 32.
I
So he was
win.
definitely wrong.
No,
You
I
was
said
way
32.
off.
Then I said 16. And then you sitting there doing this.
You was off.
Reggie was counting his.
Yeah. Damn, touching yourself. The fuck is you doing over there? You talking about some,
That's the thing, brother.
the fuck you over there doing, touching yourself, Reggie? We got
man.
people online.
Shit, y'all can argue about the winner.
It's a family show.
Right.
All right,
Oh,
man. So
But
that's
I won,
the
man.
new segment. We're gonna try to come with that every
Time,
week. It's
loser.
called Rando Facto. So if y'all got any questions y'all want to throw out there, y'all hit us up in our email, carolinawaypodcast@gmail.com. But we coming back with that every week. That was a little fun little game. But I got a question, man. What y'all see this week that made y'all say, what the fuck, man?
Hey,
Boy,
Russell
I'ma tell you,
Wilson
let me
went
go
to the
first.
Broncos.
Yeah,
go first.
I didn't see that coming.
I said, what the fuck?
I didn't see that one coming.
Yeah.
What you think they're gonna do?
I don't think they're gonna do much. They got a tough
They got a good
division.
defense.
They got the
Hey, I'm gonna
Chiefs
tell you what.
in their division, and they got the Chargers in their division. What's going
I guess
on, Sean?
he gonna actually get to feel how a real line's supposed to block. He ain't gotta run for his life no more.
Yeah, they got
That's
two good
true.
running backs too, though.
But think about it, bro. He been in a tough division as it is. When he was with Seahawks, who was in his division? LA Rams, 49ers, and Arizona Cardinals.
And the Cardinals, yeah.
That's a tough division as on its own. So you go into a next division, another division division that's even tough.
Who's in
Damn,
the Broncos division?
the Chiefs, Kansas City Chiefs, LA
What up,
Chargers,
Sean?
and the Raiders.
Yeah.
Las Vegas Raiders.
They're gonna be a contender.
They'll be a contender, but I ain't gonna give them like, oh, Broncos gonna win it all.
You gotta
No.
think who they done had before.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's decent. I mean, I guess we'll see what happens. You think they're gonna get some more players because he needs some wide receivers if he's gonna show off his talents.
He got Judy.
They got two. They got two good running backs, and then they got a little decent defense, right?
Yeah, they got a good team all around.
But I'm gonna tell you what, Seattle gonna struggle now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Seattle gonna struggle because I think they're trying to get rid of DK Metcalf too.
Yeah, I heard that he was trying to leave before Russell Wilson wasn't
he? Yeah.
Yeah, he might go to Philadelphia where he's supposed to go.
You mean
Reggie, don't do that. Don't start. Don't start.
Hey,
Don't start.
Didn't the Commodore sign Lionel Richie?
Reggie tell him don't start with his bandwagon ass.
Don't start.
Hey,
y'all did get Amari Cooper, Will.
I'm a Super Bowl champion.
Yeah, y'all did get Amari Cooper, Will.
Yeah, but we still got Baker Mayfield.
So, what else y'all see to make y'all? I know what I see to make me say, what the fuck?
Go ahead, talk to us.
Hold on, let me go.
Go ahead.
Let me go. So, y'all.
You sound muffled again.
Yeah,
Them
you
niggas
sound like you in the bathroom.
Look, that's how I know he was cheating. He had his AirPods out, so Kristen heard all the questions and was looking up the answers.
He gave Kristen another AirPod.
Is that better?
Nah, it sounded like you in a tunnel.
Yeah.
I mean, we can hear you.
Like
You
you're
just
in an
sound like
empty
you're in the
warehouse.
bathroom.
Sound like you're in an empty warehouse.
Okay, so can y'all hear me now?
Now, that sound loud and clear right there, boy.
All right.
Yeah. Nigga, get out my face.
Look, back up, man. Back up. My face.
I'm gonna feel like I'm yelling at my back. But
What
now,
did you see that said, what the fuck?
if you ain't never been like up north anywhere, it's different. So this is what was getting me. This is what I was tripping about the whole time. We riding, and it's about 11, about 10, 11 in the morning.
Where you at?
I'm in DC. I was in DC.
Okay.
So you riding, and you see all these little kids standing on the side of the road with their mama. They walking up and down the street, teenagers walking. And my first question was, why ain't these kids in school? And so, and then like the whole family be out. The mama, the daddy, just out walking like it's a Saturday. Hell, it felt like a Saturday for the longest. So every time I would see one, I asked, like, why ain't these little kids going to school? They finally looked at me and was like, man, these kids up here don't go to school. Listen, they hang out in these street corners and they staying at home. And I was like, hell no.
Was it a certain race or was it everybody?
Yeah, they was all black.
Yeah.
I was just like, what the fuck? Don't none of these kids go to school? I mean, they out my kids' age. They in elementary school, middle school, high school.
You gotta think about it. Up north, it may be different. I mean, it's a lot more poverty up north, and
Man,
you know,
that ish had me tripping.
Yeah.
I know everybody was out of school on Friday though down here in Hickory.
No, well, that was just Hickory. They wasn't out in Ruffin County.
Yeah. So I don't know. It could have been. It might have been out of school.
Will, you seen anything that made you say what the fuck?
All on social media this week. Looking through anything made you say, what the fuck going on?
E?
I know it made me say what the fuck.
Go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead. Let me think.
Man, I seen a clip the other day. Dude was at the gym on the ab machine.
And his woman.
And his girl walked up behind him and was standing there looking over
for
his shoulder for
15
minutes. Bruh, if you in that type of a relationship, you need to just leave.
Exactly.
if your man go to the gym and you gotta wonder if he at the gym just working out or what he doing at the gym, and you gotta go actually show up and stand behind him for 15 minutes.
How do we know that's what she was doing though, bro? Like she could have been over there to drop this man off something. Like, hey, you might have forgot something in the car, and then she seen him on the phone and be like, what he doing? And then she actually seen what this nigga texting and stood there for 15 minutes to watch it. We don't know.
Man.
Either way, that's suspect.
It is kind of. I mean, she should have tapped him on the shoulder or something. Like, what's going on? What you doing?
Bro?
Even if she's seen something, Hines, even if she's seen something that on his phone, like, bro, like, what you doing? Like, if your girl, hold on, Hines, if your girl went to the gym and she forgot something in the car and you brought it into her and you look over her shoulder and she messaging another dude, you gonna stand there for 15 minutes? You can be like,
goddamn right, because I want to see everything they talking about.
Man, hell no.
Really?
I don't need to see 15 minutes worth of shit, bro. I'm gonna see 2 minutes and it's a wrap. I got questions. What else is in your phone?
Nah, I'm sitting there for 15 minutes. I'm storing.
Hell nah.
I'm storing.
Yeah.
Look.
That's my whole point. That's my whole point, huh? That's
look, Trip.
Right there, bro.
Yes. After 10 minutes.
That's my whole point. That shit toxic as fuck. You sitting there like this the whole time telling everybody else to be quiet. Shh.
That shit was funny.
Hell nah.
That was funny. That was what the fuck moment though, but yeah. Yes.
Yeah. If you in a toxic relationship like that, you need to fucking leave, bro.
I can't even call it a toxic relationship, bro. Like I said, the way, because we don't know, bro.
Because she didn't never say nothing to him. She ended up leaving, right?
Yeah.
What you gonna do after that? Go home and she like,
probably packed this shit up. She probably
packed
this shit up, bro.
Yeah.
She probably packed
she did. I'll applaud her.
Listen,
that's my whole point.
This is the thing, bro. When you watched, I watched the same video. They said that when he left, they haven't seen him in the gym since. So obviously,
she killed him. Damn.
You could have packed this shit up and made that man leave her house.
Y'all, he gone bye.
You stupid. Let me ask y'all a question though, man.
I got one.
Go ahead.
So what really made me say what the fuck is basically all these people complaining about the gas prices. I mean,
I'm telling you, bro.
Now, why is y'all complaining? Either sit your ass home or don't complain about it. You gonna have to get to work. Exactly.
Look, you act like the president or whoever in control of the price, and it ain't the president. It's these gas stations and gas corporations that's price gouging.
Why you think all these gas stations got different prices?
Right. It ain't like they got one person saying, all right, this is what we're going to make the gas prices. Everybody said it to that. Like, it don't happen like that. And they ain't going to sit around and be like,
hike it up.
Yeah. It ain't like they going to sit there and be like, well, everybody's complaining. Let's go ahead and reel the price back down. Like, you ain't going to get nothing out of complaining.
All I got to say is Tesla winning right now.
Right.
Tesla winning.
People get Tesla complaining about the electricity going up. Can't nobody be happy.
I haven't seen 06 Cavalier said, have we seen Batman yet? I'm going to see it tomorrow, nigga. Going to see it tomorrow.
I know how I feel about these superhero movies.
Man, I love superhero movies. Huh?
Not for 3 hours, I ain't.
I am. I'm going to see it tomorrow.
Was it a good one?
Hey, but let me ask y'all this though. I've been thinking about it, and it's kind of what we talked about with Mr. Canty. You know, they came out with a law. What was it? I can't remember exactly what it was. It was about not talking about racial stuff to white people. What was it? You can't approach people.
Yeah, and I think it's only in Florida. I think where you can't.
But what was it though?
Where you can't bring up racist history to, like, I guess nowadays or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Something
along those lines, yeah.
Right. That was a crazy-ass law, right? Mm-hmm. Now, let's say they came up with another law, and they ain't got to be Florida, just anybody. Just come up with a law and be like, and I talked to you about this, I believe. They come up with a law and say, all right, the word nigger is not allowed anymore from anybody. If you do, you get like a ticket or a fine. You keep getting tickets or fine, your punishment increases, or you go to jail for if you keep saying it or whatever. Mm-hmm. How many first off, do you think black people would get in trouble more or white people would get in trouble more?
Of course, black people. Because I mean,
yeah,
that's who they go, that's who they're gonna enforce it to. I mean, we don't need to say the word anyways. Honestly.
Yeah. Look at rap lyrics though.
That's what I was getting at. Rap lyrics, and that's the thing, bro. Like, I know we get upset when white folks, say like, nigger, call us niggers or whatever, but we say it also. We say nigga, and I feel like we brought that up, the word niggas to basically make it our own. Not basically be disrespectful to us. Like, we don't want them to say it, but we can say it, and we made it our own, made it a slang or whatever, made it cool. I feel like, like y'all said, it shouldn't even be said in the beginning because that's the word they gave us. So why are we, advertising it basically? Mm-hmm. And I feel like, if they were to make that a law, it'd be a lot of, black people going to jail more than white folks. I feel like, yeah.
I feel like too many people giving too many people a pass on saying it. Oh yeah, that's my baby mama, or my cousin, or man. If one person say it, it should be just as wrong as anybody saying it.
Yeah, I don't like when I see it on anybody other than black putting it on like a status or like posting it like as they caption on Snapchat or something like that. This N-word, blah blah blah, this that and the third. Like, you feel comfortable enough to type it out, like.
Then you calling somebody that.
You definitely say it in private if you're not saying it in public already. And you got so-called black friends that ain't checking you about that. Like, I feel like it shouldn't be said. Period, bro. Like, if we don't say it, it's not gonna give anybody else the right to say it. Well, they said it. And this, that, and the third. Like, they put it in rap music and they promote it to all races. They promote rap music to all races, but yet you saying it in the music and stuff. Like, you think they're gonna not say the word when they sing it in the song? Like, I wouldn't mind if I ain't gonna say I wouldn't mind if it was a law. Like, it's freedom of speech. You can say whatever you want to, but I just feel like it don't need to be said.
Right.
There's not a reason why it should be said.
Yeah,
exactly.
I was just asking, like I said, it's something I thought about. And I talked to Garrett about this too, man. And he made a good point. He the one that brought it to my attention. Like, they came up with that word. They called us that, and now we're saying it. And I get the reason why we're saying it, because we're making it our own word. We're making it a slang to where it's comfortable for us to say it and not be so defensive when other people, like white folks, say it. But we still get mad when white person say it. So why should we say it in the first place? If we still gonna get mad if a white person say it, like we say it, but we say nigga instead of nigger, but we still get mad if they say it. We giving them that power,
It's kind of like us trying to establish our own privilege. Like, I can say this, but you can't. I can say it, but you can't. I can do this, but you can't. Like, it's kind of us like trying to establish our own privilege or our own power.
Right, but they came up with that word. You feel me?
Me personally, I feel like black people may have made it ours to say it in a way that we can, make it feel like, like that's my nigga, like that's my friend. But at the end of the day,
at
the end of the day, the meaning still mean the same no matter which way you're using it.
Right.
Right. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, man. But try to end this off a little on a positive note as well. Hines, we was talking the other day and shit like that about some shit, and I was just thinking about all situations with shit, but like, I always try to put that little message out there, like, don't let, something that you're insecure about determine on how other people look at you or make you feel insecure about yourself. Like, don't make, how I'm gonna say this? Don't let other people's feelings about you determine on how you feel about yourself. Like, okay. If you feel like, if you're thinking to yourself, like, I wonder what such and such think about this about me, or I wonder how they're going to look at me about that. Like, I try to, if everybody was acting the same or everybody did everything the same, the world would be a boring place. Like, I feel like everybody should be themselves regardless of how other people going to look at you, or how other people going to think, what other people going to think about you. Like, do you 100%, and if somebody don't like it, it ain't for them. Like, you ain't got to be for everybody.
Fuck them.
True.
Hey,
What's up?
so white dude call you a nigga and you go to fight him and you get your ass whooped, does that give him the privilege to keep saying it?
Hell no.
Nah, because if somebody
So-
call me that,
Hold
if
on.
somebody call, go ahead.
You gonna fight this motherfucker every time you say it.
Cause like my man said in He Got Game, I'm gonna come back with my gun.
So you
That was white man.
Nah,
Can't jump.
but white man can't jump. Nah, it was a joke. I ain't gonna come back with my gun.
Nah, real shit. If somebody call me that and I do decide to throw the hands fairly and I lose, I'm gonna find something to pick it up. You're not about to win.
all right, but listen, but you keep getting your ass like you just can't beat
Bro, you're not gonna win. I'm gonna debo you. I'm gonna throw a brick at you and pick up something heavy and hit you with it.
That's assault with a deadly weapon.
I don't care.
So now you're gonna have to explain to your family that you got to fight because a white dude called you a nigga and you got beat up.
I didn't get beat up. I assaulted him with a deadly weapon.
No, I tell the whole story.
I'm telling you, Reggie, it's not going down like that.
You ain't gonna win.
Got beat up.
I didn't lose, Reggie. I assaulted him with a deadly weapon.
Okay, so
He might have beat me with his fist, but he didn't beat me with this baseball bat.
hold on. So now you got this charge and you go to jail and your kids ask you, what you there for?
I stood up for my
You
rights.
stood up for something what you thought was right.
Right.
At the end of the day, that's making you look good to your kids because your kids thinking, well, daddy stood up for this person saying it. So,
But I mean, the truth gonna come out.
Yeah.
On why you did it to your
busted
kids.
his head with a baseball bat.
Mm-hmm. Got my bud nipping. I went to nipping some blood.
So now, when they do it, you get mad at them.
I ain't stupid. I'm serious.
If they standing up for what's right, I don't feel. I mean, granted, the deadly weapon. If they standing up for what's right, then I wouldn't get mad at them.
So
I mean, at the end of the day,
mad at them, but you gonna go get him out of jail.
So what would you do, Reggie?
Reggie,
What would you do, Reggie?
Here's something.
Huh?
You threatened somebody, didn't you, Reggie?
Nah, no, huh? I was just sitting here thinking about it.
So what would you do? You wouldn't assault nobody with a deadly weapon? You just gonna take the ass whooping and be like, well, you shouldn't have called me a nigga.
I don't know what I do.
You gonna get back in the car and be like, man.
That's the thing. I already got it
my
planned
gun.
out in my head, Reggie.
I don't know what I do. Cause I can't see myself going to jail because somebody.
AWADW. You know what that stand for?
That's always the day.
Got that right. Yeah, man. We appreciate y'all checking us out this week. Hey, shout out to Mr. Canty for coming through and explaining his situation with the Applebee's situation, man. We appreciate you coming through and hopping on, checking out with us, man. Everybody check out Sullivan's Buttery, man. Y'all check out y'all come to Kannapolis and check out Sullivan's Buttery. Make sure y'all get all your sweet treats and that sandwich was on point though. I ain't gonna lie, that bacon, egg, and cheese was on point.
Thank you,
but
you get no shrimp.
So what?
No, we didn't have the shrimp and grits this year.
No, but I came looking for it though. I ain't gonna lie, Richie. I was like, I don't see it on the menu. I don't see it on the menu.
Nah.
But yeah, man, y'all check us out on YouTube. We got the video out, photo shoot this past week. Check it out. We're gonna have more photos coming soon.
Hey, shout out to
follow us on Spotify.
Go ahead.
Apple Podcasts. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe to us everywhere. And what else we got?
Shit, shout out to everybody that's done grab you one of these.
Yeah.
The waiting on mine.
Yeah. Hit my cash app.
Hey, Trip. I knew I should have.
I told you, Reggie.
What's going on, Miss Glow?
What up, Miss Glow?
Knew I should have stole that damn candle.
Hey,
good side.
For real, shout out to everybody that's done got one. Go ahead and get your Stay Fresh scent. For men and women.
Yes, sir. But yeah, man, like I said, y'all follow us on all social media platforms. what y'all got? Y'all got y'all's handles?
Hey, it's your boy Wilkes. Shout out to Mr. Canty. Hey, Mr. 17, we appreciate you coming on. You can follow me on IG, Stay Fresh Wilkes. Also got the new page coming. We're gonna be posting stuff on my current page and the Wilkes Way. That's _ the Wilkes Way _ You can follow me on Snapchat at they call me Wilkes. And shit, don't ride the wave, be the wave. PK, just hit me up. I got you.
You already know, man. It's your man Jay Hines, and it's the Carolina Wave, man. Don't ride the wave, be the wave. We'll see y'all next episode.
Well, that was the shortest handle you ever gave.
Boy.
Yeah. Reggie, you gonna give yours, or you gonna talk about mine the whole time?
Hey, man, let it be, man. Hey, shout out to the Blue Ridge Stingrays, man. We pulled off a nice little dub in the scrimmage today. It felt good being back on the sideline.
Wait, wait. What's your team name?
The Blue Ridge Stingrays.
I didn't know that.
You never asked me.
I thought it was the Hill.
Nah, he playing on a different
team.
team.
That's why I asked you. I thought it was already.
That's in the fall. That's my fall team.
Oh, Reggie said he got multiple teams.
Yeah, this is my spring team.
So y'all can't keep no name like them damn Commodores.
They ain't been the Commodores since Lionel Richie left, Jimmy.
Hey, call us the Commodores when we kick y'all ass.
Commodores. Wentz now.
I don't believe in Wentz. I believe in my team. I don't believe in Wentz.
I hear you.
Hey, man, appreciate y'all for jumping on, Mr. Canty. Hey, shouts out to you, my brother.
Yes, sir.
You already know,
Mr. Canty. One of us gonna hit you up so we can get your info, so we can send you some Carolina Wave apparel.
Right, yes, sir. And I'm your host, Electric. Y'all can find me on all social media platforms at It's Electric. That's ITZ_ELETRIK. Like I said before, make sure y'all follow the Carolina Wave podcast on Instagram, YouTube, Facebook. Facebook been jumping lately. Shout out to everybody that's been responding to our posts, stuff like that. Yeah, man, I got the embroidery merch as well. If y'all can see the Living Blessed hoodie, and if y'all see any hoodies that we post, look, y'all can get them in any variations of colors. So, like hoodie, if you want this one in blue or green or whatever color you want, let me know. If you want the letters different color, let me know. Same thing with the Spread Love Not Hate or the Carolina Wave podcast hoodie. So, you know, we're working with all different colors. So if y'all want anything, just hit us up. And, yeah, man, like I said, hit our email up if y'all got any questions or y'all want to be on the podcast or y'all got any topics y'all want us to talk about, just hit up the email at the carolinawavepodcast@gmail.com. But we will be back next week with another episode. We're supposed to have a special guest lined up next week. I'm going to check with them this week and make sure they still locked in. But if not, we're still going to be back next week. But tap in. Like I always say, keep God first. Keep pushing. And remember, don't ride the wave. Be the wave. It's electric.
Yes, sir.